Pisces, hi! Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading is the center card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started for our Pisces. Let's find out what you can expect coming up in your lives, and any advice is always welcome for Pisces, please. For our Pisces. There's one there. Okay, let's see what we have here. I put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. This is a general reading that will not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't, I would check your moon sign. That's your private and emotional self, or get a private reading from somebody that you trust. Excuse me. So we have a few cards left for the second part of the reading. The overall energy, Pisces, of your reading is the Ten of Cups. Wow, 10 cups of love, equal exchange of love, sunshine, rainbows. This is a family type situation. There's a lot of joy associated with this card. Now, this is surrounding your entire reading. This is what the universe wants to talk about. So let's read on. Up here in your highest energy, the Two of Pentacles. These are the two strongest energies in the whole reading. So you're confused about this relationship. It's like some days you feel secure and stable in this relationship, and other days you do not. So let's just keep reading. Right next to the Two of Pentacles is the Queen of Swords. This is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But Queen of Swords here, male or female. All the cards are male or female. You have your sword up for self-protection. You have your hand out. What you're doing is you're speaking your truth and you're asking for truth. So you're confused and you need some answers about a relationship that you're just kind of like, some days you're on a high and some days you're on a low. Like, yeah, this is great, this is possible. And the next day you're like, I don't know, there's something wrong here. So you ask about it, you bring it up, you want the truth, you want the clarity in order to protect yourself from getting too deep into a relationship that you're going to have to struggle to get out of. I have the Nine of Wands right next to the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're reaching your wit's end about something. It's reaching those low points with this card. That staff is, barely holding you up here. So you feel like you're being put through the ringer, and you can't take much more of this. So this conversation has to happen. I have the Queen of Wands right under the Two of Pentacles, right next to the Ten of Cups. So the Queen of Wands, this is fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. This is your energy, male or female. You're holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings here. You have a sunflower in your other hand. There's a cat. So this is the most passionate card in the whole deck. Where you put your love, you put your passions. I think you are in love with somebody here, but I think that you are uncertain about the future of it. So I think you want to move forward with it, but it's like wherever you put your love, you put your passions, whether it's gardens, animals, work, love. And so you're trying to be careful. You're trying to protect yourself from getting in too deep here, because when you're in all the way. Are they? I have the Ten of Swords on the other side of the Ten of Cups and under the Nine of Wands. So the Ten of Swords, this looks worse than what it is. This is the card I call the end. the end of the suffering, the end of the not knowing. And it all comes from conversation. It all comes from truth and clarity. That's what swords are about. And the more truth, the more clarity you get, the more all this can come to an end, because you have reached your wit's end and you need this to come to an end. You need to know how you're moving forward here. I have the Seven of Cups under the Queen of Wands. The Seven of Cups is confusion and love, and that's what it's about. You're not sure about their love for you. You're sure about yours for them, but what about them for you? All these cups in this card are saying, pick me, I'm the one, but not one of them are the one. They all have something else in them. They can't hold a lot of love. There's always something that takes precedence over love. So how can you be passionate? How can you give all of yourself to someone who can't give all of themselves, right? So this creates a lot of confusion, and that is your highest energy card, all that confusion. And it is about the love. I have the Devil card here right next to the Seven of Cups and under the Ten of Cups. This is the card for Capricorn, just because of the horns. But the energy of this card is toxic. It's being tied to someone who is tied to someone or something else. And I think this is what you suspect, is that they're putting their energies towards someone or something else, and they're really not in this relationship like you are. And this is what you're seeking the truth about. This is what you need to know, because this is becoming toxic to you. So this toxic energy might be going away because the Devil is waving goodbye, but let me just keep reading. I have Temperance here, and Temperance is all around you. They're on your side. They know what's going on. Temperance is your guardian angels and spirit guides. Their job is to help you be tempered. They want you to take that foot out of the waters of emotion and try to put it on the ground with the other foot. So they really want you to get grounded. They want you to be balanced, and that is in having this conversation. So like, keep your cool, okay? When you have this conversation, try to maintain your balance and be patient. They're trying to bring you patience. Now, the patience, I'm not quite sure why. I have a whole half of the reading to go. But this is very important to your guardian angels and spirit guides. So maybe there's somebody that the other person is trying to let go out of their lives right now. And that might require some patience. There's something going on there. So let's take out the rest of those cards for the second part of this reading here for Pisces, please. Okay, I think I got them all. Yep. Okay. So I have the Knight of Wands right next to the Nine of Wands. This person, okay, this is why you have your highs and lows right here. Male or female, they run in and out of your life. They give you hope. They run in with hope, and then they leave, and then they dash your hopes. Very ungrounded, very not stable. No wonder you're so confused. I have the Death card next to the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're getting ready to leave that Knight of Wands energy behind. This is the card for Scorpio, by the way, so Scorpio might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But this is the card of the end of the old, the beginning of the new. It's a card of transformation. So, yeah, you're doing what you need to do for you and seeking the truth and seeking the clarity about this energy here. They've been running in and out of your life. They give you hopes, and then they dash your hopes, and it's just wearing you down to a frazzle. So you need to leave it behind for your own good. You're moving towards the Emperor, and the Emperor is the card for Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart, or someone else's around this reading. But what they're doing here is the Emperor is very solid. The Emperor is very secure and stable. This is your energy. You're going to make up your mind through this conversation what you want to do, how you want to move forward. And once you make up your mind, you're going to stick to it. It's like it's done once you make up your mind. You're very well liked. You're very well respected by others. And you also might be a leader in your profession with this card here. Very, very well respected person. And you just need to make up your mind what you need to do. All these highs and lows are not what the Emperor, if you got the energy of the Emperor, this Two of Pentacles will drive you crazy until you get it taken care of. I have the High Priestess under the Knight of Wands and next to the Ten of Swords. Follow your intuition. You know, you have a lot of answers within you right now. And, you know, you're seeking answers. I think you just need to hear it from them. But I think you know what the answers are, okay? Pay attention to your gut. Your intuition runs very high. So that's what this card is about. And then putting an end. So your intuition is saying, get to the bottom of it. Get to the truth of it. Get to the clarity of it. This is going to help you move forward. Your intuition is telling you they're very unsteady. They're flighty. They're going to keep doing this over and over and over. And you need to know, is there any chance for that Ten of Cups? Because you're willing to go in all the way, but you know and you feel like they're not, okay? So you need to talk to them. I have the Sun next to the High Priestess and under the Death card. Moving forward is going to bring you fresh starts and new beginnings. Lots of love, lots of joy. I love this card. Your intuition is telling you that you need to move forward from this Knight of Wands energy in order to be happy. Okay? And to have that fresh start. You want love. You want a soulmate that's going to stick around. This card next to the Sun and under the Emperor, if you just hold true to yourself, this is the soulmate that you want in your life right here. There's union between two people. See the 1111? It's very divine. It's very spiritual. There's a connection that's very strong with this person. There's so much joy and celebration. And this is a card for marriage. Now, this is where you want to end up, in a happy marriage that's secure and loving. This energy is quite the opposite. They're just selfish, and they run in and out without regards, you know, to what the other person's going through. And I think you're getting to the truth, to the bottom of things. You're definitely getting worn out from it. Stay balanced, though. Keep your cool when you ask these questions. I think all you're going to do is just kind of verify what you already know. I have the Four of Cups next to Temperance, and under the High Priestess, I think they try to run back in. You know they're going to run back in. If they're out now, they're running back in. That's what they've been doing. You've been letting them. And, you know, you enjoy their company. You really do. But then they leave. That's the problem. So they're going to come back in. But I don't see you reaching for that cup this time. I see you kind of like, no, I think I'm done. Sorry. Temperance is saying, just keep your cool. You can refuse their cup of love. That's all right. There's lots of cups out there. And so this Four of Cups is right next to the Hierophant, which is under the Sun. Talk about something special. If you hold out, your special person will come along. This is a card for Taurus, so Taurus might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But with the Hierophant here, this is about groundedness, security, stability. Very spiritual card for marriage. So we have two cards here that can represent marriage right next to the Sun, right under you moving forward and staying true to yourself. This is what you're going to be waiting for. This is what you've been waiting for. So this relationship just doesn't look like it was the right one. It was something you were hoping it was, but I think the right one is still out there. And I think you just need to follow your intuition and be true to yourself. for all this to happen and come in. So this is the card of waiting, like the bush has blossomed, but it never bears fruit. And you wait, and you wait, and you wait. Talk about tedious. Talk about being worn out. So this is what you're waiting for. It's right between the Hierophant and the Four of Wands. It's coming in. It is out there. It's at this end of the reading. It is out there, but you need to resolve what you're in first. You need to figure things out first. Okay, I'm going to take out an angel card for Pisces. This may or may not have to do with this reading. It might be something I was not able to cover. Just take from it what you will. One more shuffle for Pisces, please. Okay. For Pisces, I know good things will be coming your way. Just stay balanced, you know. Okay, there's your card right there. It's the card of the Ten of Thought. I'm going to read it to you. A situation that's been troubling you has come to an end, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. So there could be somebody out there for you that is ready to have a life with you. But first you have to take care of what you have to take care of. So, Pisces, this is your reading. And I thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.